In the year 1555, a French physician and seer named Nostradamus began recording visions of the future. He wrote nearly 1,000 quatrains, cryptic four-line poems, predicting events that would span centuries. Among them, a prophecy hinted at a new land rising in the west, far beyond Europe, a place unknown to most at that time.
This cryptic reference would later come to be interpreted as the rise of a powerful nation across the Atlantic, what we now know as the United States.
Nostradamus's words, though centuries old, are often linked to the emergence of a global power in the Western world.
Some of his most debated quatrains describe terrible events, like the sky burning over a great city. One of these prophecies is believed by some to have foretold the attacks on the Twin Towers in New York City on September 11, 2001.
While interpretations vary, scholars continue to debate whether Nostradamus truly predicted these events, or if the meaning was applied retrospectively.
His writings often used symbolism and metaphor, making it challenging to pinpoint exact predictions with certainty. This is just the first prophecy. Countless others follow, each revealing glimpses of a future he envisioned long before our time.
As the Twin Towers fell, the world stood in disbelief, a tragedy that echoed across every continent.
Suddenly, words written nearly 5 centuries ago, lines that spoke of fire.
Was this mere coincidence? Or did Nostradamus truly glimpse an event centuries before it unfolded?
One particular quatrain mentions a city of God and the great thunder, a line many claim describes New York's devastation.
Experts remain divided. Some insist the words fit too neatly. Others see it as poetic coincidence shaped by tragedy.
In grief, people turn to faith, to mystery, and to the hope that meaning could be found within the chaos. But from the ashes, America rebuilt for glory, not only its skyline, but its spirit of resilience.
In the 21st century, Nostradamus remains both a mystery and a fascination. His words replayed in every age of crisis.
Perhaps the power lies not in prophecy itself, but in how humanity seeks patterns tailored, a mirror of our own fears and hopes.
And so, his legacy continues, each verse still whispering through time, waiting for the next interpretation to begin.
For centuries, believers have treated Nostradamus's writings as a puzzle, a code waiting to be solved.
But skeptics argue that vague poetry can match nearly any event, Aeneas, if someone tries hard enough.
Between blind belief and total doubt lies a middle path, understanding the past without forcing it onto the present.
Psychologists say people turn to prophecies during uncertain times because they offer comfort, pattern, and meaning.
Tragedies make us question the future descent, and the human heart searches everywhere for clues. Some quatrains describe a powerful nation rising in the West. Believers link this to America. Skeptics call it coincidence.
Every prophecy has layers, Pei, and each generation interprets it through the lens of its own fears and events.
Experts warn, reading too much into vague poetry can create false predictions and unnecessary fear.
And yet, something about Nostradamus keeps drawing people back. Known, not certainty, but mystery.
Whether you believe his visions or not, one fact is certain. His words sparked a curiosity that crosses borders and centuries.
Some quatrains mention the symbol of an eagle. Believers tie this to the United States. Skeptics call it coincidence.
He wrote of a powerful empire that would stumble, only to rise stronger each time, a pattern many see in American history.
Another quatrain speaks of great conflict beneath the prince sky. Some as political tension.
The same verse can hold 3 meanings, showing how interpretation reveals more about the reader than the prophecy. Some believe Nostradamus foresaw humanity reaching the stars. Others say he simply imagined the limits of his time. Prediction or imagination? Sometimes both lead us toward the same future.
One debated verse describes a storm of division. Believers see a warning. Skeptics see a metaphor for human society.
Belief is a choice. Nostradamus's words don't force the future. They invite us to question it.
In the end, his prophecies reflect us more than they predict us. Our fears, our hopes, our search for meaning.
September 11, 2001, began like any ordinary morning in New York City.
At 8:46 a.m., American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower, shocking millions. News cameras captured the unimaginable, as the world tried to understand what was happening. 17 minutes later, a second plane hit the South Tower solar, confirming this was no accident.
Amid chaos, first responders showed extraordinary courage, rushing into danger to save lives.
At 9:59 and 10:28 a.m., both towers collapsed, changing the world forever.
America suffered one of its darkest days, and the world felt its pain. Many turned to Nostradamus, searching old verses for signs of this tragedy. Yet historians remind us, interpretations are not proof, Yulev. They are reflections of our emotions. Believers see patterns linking the verses to 9/11, convinced he saw the future centuries ago.
Non-believers explain the verses as poetic coincidence, shaped by fear, emotion, and human imagination. Two perspectives exist, Sistrias, but both seek the same truth, understanding events bigger than ourselves. Whether his words were prophecy or poetry, they remind us how fragile and valuable life truly is.